All right. Well, first, I want to start with this delicious scone.
Of course.
Okay, so we've got a rose pistachio scone at this amazing tea house. Where did this come from? Did you?
I think we started that one when we did the Barbie tea our first summer.
It probably was.
That was, we wanted the rose with the pink, I think we did a pink frosting with it. But that was one of our early ones after we just opened that summer. It was,
So, who's the baker? It's you?
I am.
I
Okay,
have
so,
ideas, but she makes them happen.
so is this your personal recipe?
Yes, yes. So
very
we have
exciting.
kind of a base recipe that we use for the scones, and then
Yeah.
we change up the various toppings and everything. So yeah, a lot of times Kit comes up with some sort of crazy idea, and then I'm supposed to somehow make it realistic.
You're the visionary, you're the implementer. This is like the combo you need for all successful businesses, I think.
Absolutely, yeah.
So what is your guys' backstory? Like, how do you know each other? How did your business come to happen?
We met at Rebel Donuts. I was there like 10 and a half years.
The donut.
Like, I left right before they closed.
Oh.
And she came on, like sometime during COVID. I think after the shutdown, you came in, and she's competent, so she came, like a shift leader really quickly.
Thanks. I love to be competent.
Competent's great. Very well organized. I'm not.
So were you guys both working? I don't know how Rebel's organized. Were you cooking? Were you baking?
I kind of did everything. I was a manager at that point.
Oh, okay.
And one of our other employees, Lydia, also joined us and was here for the first couple of years of our startup. And
yeah, I think we were just like, well,
chatting.
you guys were talking about when you would go to St. James.
Right.
And
The tea room.
yes.
Okay.
But I can't go to St. James because I eat a vegan diet, and they don't have any options there that are appropriate for me. And Lydia has a granddaughter who I think at the time was really young, like 2, and they weren't allowing children in that were that young. And so it's like, well, maybe we need a place that is just fun. That enjoys tea, and we're just going to do it.
Inclusive.
Yeah. I love that. So do you guys ever do a high tea? Is that part of your...
It's not quite a high tea. It's a 3-course tea, but
You do?
yes.
Yeah.
That's what we do on Friday, Saturday, Sundays. We have tea parties.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah.
we're
But-
coming back.
We always tell people it's not a traditional high tea because, like, for instance, we have our Pride Tea that is starting this weekend, and it will run up through the 8th of June. And so there, it's just celebrating color.
Yeah. It's more like Mad Hatter vibe.
Yeah.
Right. Pretty.
Right. It's less classic and more, fun. It's just very different things. I don't know. We do like cat themed tea parties and dragon tea parties, and
then we've got our superhero tea party coming up for a good portion of the summer, and they're it's really geared towards kids because we are inclusive and allowing children to be able to come in. We want to have, at least in the summer, we really want to make sure that we have options that are really kid friendly. We try to provide a child's meal with any of our tea parties, but over the summer, we really want to push that.
Right.
Yeah. So how long have you guys been here for?
A little over 2 years now.
Yeah.
In this location.
Yeah.
We used to study like a year before that, 1.5 years.
We started in 2021.
Okay. That seems like so far away.
I know.
So what is your favorite part about being self-employed and owning your own business? It's a hard, right? No sleep, you work 7 days a week.
I hate marketing, so this is a really good fit for me. Good job. Do my marketing for me. Thanks.
I don't know. I like really decorating the place and bringing all the stuff in here. I love the little lights. All, like I said, throwing all the crazy ideas at Vanessa and her picking out what we can use to make something happen.
I like seeing people happy.
Yeah.
So whether, regardless of the situation, I just like being able to get the thumbs up from a kid because, my gosh, they don't lie.
Right.
So if they give you a thumbs up, that's a good thing.
That is definitely the biggest sign of approval, especially if you can get it from a teenager or a three-nager, right? So are there, in your 2 years of being in business, is there any particularly memorable moments where you're like, okay, we made it, it's happening, we love what we're doing?
That's the Barbie tea.
The Barbie tea?
We did a Barbie tea for the premiere of the movie, and we got picked up, I think, by KRQE. like the last Sunday of it, or the last of the 3 days we did it on Sunday, and we got tons of reservations. We extended it like another 2 weekends because it was a huge hit, and
Are you ever going to bring it back?
possibly we talked about bringing it this summer, so
Yeah.
after the superhero tea.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
I love it. What about you? Are there any moments where you...
I think it was the
Yeah.
Barbie Tea Party. That was kind of that point where we were like, oh, we need more people. Oh,
Yeah.
we need to figure some stuff out.
Like,
Right.
this is real. This is happening.
Right.
And so I know part of what we're doing is kicking off Pride Month here, and you said you're going to do a Pride Tea.
Yes.
We do every year.
Tell
Yes.
us about Pride Tea. What is Pride Tea?
Um,
Is it the
rainbows,
tea?
lots of rainbows.
Okay. Okay.
Rainbows
Go
everywhere.
on.
I think my favorite part of it is that we do a rainbow parfait. She hates these. They're stunning. They're,
Oh.
you know, the colors of the rainbow with a layer of panna cotta between them, and it's so good. They're gorgeous, but they take hours.
Yeah.
They take a little while, but that was one where I think we got one of our best compliments,
That's
which
true.
was, what was it? It's my childhood in a cup.
Yes.
Love it.
So,
And so is that part of the set tea that you do on the weekends, is the Pride Tea? So do people make appointments? How does it work?
they make reservations. We can't really do walk-ins anymore. We're a little too busy for that. Initially, we were able to, but not anymore. So yeah, if you go into our website, you click the little reservation tab, scroll down, and then pick your dates and stuff. We have a little link. So.
And how long does a tea take? Is it like an afternoon affair? Like
No, it's usually about like an hour to hour and a half. The larger parties tend to take a little while longer. So, but
And
generally
so-
about an hour.
what all comes in a tea? What do you do in a tea?
So we have 3 courses: appetizers, the main course, and then the dessert. I'm totally blanking on what all the pieces of this tea are. I also get 2 pots of tea, a dessert and a first course. So, but yeah. So lots of little finger foods, cute,
Yeah.
pretty.
Love it.
Cute, pretty. That sums it up. Fun whimsy.
Yes.
Love it. And then do you have any messages for anyone out there who's thinking about going out on their own and starting their own small business?
It is a whole lot of work, but I don't know, worth it?
You were so convincing.
Yep.
Little song and dance with it as
There you
well.
go.
Yeah.
Find good business partners.
Yeah.
Because I think like having another person to be supportive and another person to be able to help share some of the load has just been huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
I don't think so.
You know, you usually talk so much more.
That is a lie. I give a lot of sass, but I don't really know that I give a whole lot of substance with talking.
Right, I forgot. You're the sass, I'm the substance.
There you go. Correct.
All right. Well, then let me, for my last question to you guys, and then we'll turn the cameras off, is, and like we'll clip things, so don't worry about it.
Totally fine.
What is, like, when you unlock the door in the morning and you come in, like, and you have the feeling of like, oh, I'm so happy that I'm doing this. Like, what is the thing when you walk in that like makes you proudest about this place?
That's an interesting way of phrasing it. So it's like, you know, so for me, it's having created a space that people feel comfortable and excited and welcomed in. And like when I walk in the door, I feel that all the time. And so I'm like, okay, other people have to come and feel this too.
Yeah.
Right. You know, I have to agree with that. Like, I love watching the regulars come in.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, getting to know people. It's just,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I know what characters here that I really enjoy.
And they become a part of your community.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's people, I have no idea what their name is, but I know their drink order.
Of
I
course,
know
yes.
where they're going on vacation.
Yeah.
I know what their current struggle is. You know, it's like you get to know people in a different way.
I grew up working as a barista in various coffee houses and bussers, so I know exactly what you're talking about. You're like, okay, low-fat latte and croissant, and also I know what's going on with your marriage and all the other things
It's
going
like,
on.
so I know these 2 women will want our Lady Hannah, and they need to have 2 extra brewing in the fridge because they're going to take 2 with them. So like,
Yeah.
it's like that. You know, just like, we get to know them.
Yeah.
It was so funny. There was one person who's one of our regulars, and so I was talking to him about that. He's like, yeah, my dad stopped going to this place that he always used to go because they got to know his order. And he was like, oh my gosh, they know me. I'm like, oh, Oh, because that's what we try to do.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know what you want.
Like, but we try to get to
Yeah.
know you.
Right, that's not terrible.
Right, I know.
We just don't be boring, that's all.
All right, there's the sass again.
Right. Okay, so the final thing, do you want to say anything
Final.
directly to the camera or no?
No?
You could say like, come visit us.
Come visit. No.
Do it one more time.
Come visit, y'all. That's great. No.
Okay, one more where you're not like if I could recommend,
Uh-huh.
like take a deep breath, then do it. Like feel yourself.
Come visit, y'all. It's great.
Oh, see, that was the one. That was the one. All right.
Kit always
turn.
feels himself. I didn't think that was going to be an issue. No, see, that's the stuff that we leave Kit for.
Do you want to say anything to the good people of Albuquerque? What about your delicious pastries?
They are just absolutely fantastic. And so you just have to come in and try because I'll knock your socks off.
That's it.